my name is Paz from Paz Cakes in Miami, Florida, and we do specialty cakes. Today I want to show you a quick way how to do an intricate cake with fondant base and buttercream finish. The inside of this particular cake is a confetti. That means that it's full of little degrees in different colors and fruit flavors. And the way we have to do this with the fondant first is because it's going to have a heavy buttercream finish, and if we don't put the fondant first, that buttercream finish will slide down. So I'm going to start now. How we do it, I'm using like a little bigger version of a 104 tip to start my ruffling as I go by. The first thing we're going to do is starting on the base, and we're going to go up as it progresses, because this is going to be completely full of these little ruffles in every tier. Of the powdered sugar so that the icing is not so soft, because I need it to be a little bit stiff so that it will hold together, especially for transportation, because if the cake would have stayed here in my place, we didn't have to do this. But if it's going to travel, we really have to make provision of the logistics of the traveling. Okay, So we're almost done with the first tier, and this is going to be all over. The beauty of the buttercream is that it doesn't have to be perfectly like the fondant is. The buttercream is a more creamy icing that it really have to look like very yummy and like you really want to dig into it. So it's okay to have some imperfections on it. We can forgive that. Okay. Now we're going to start with our second tier. Also, it's very important that you have like a lazy Susan like this, so that your cake can go all around and help you as you pipe down the lace design all around it. As you can see how smooth the buttercream stays on the cake. If we don't put this fondant base, it would be a different story. It would be much harder to make it stick to it. Also, when you are filling your bag, it's important that you don't fill it too much to the top, because then it will be very hard for your hand to squeeze it out in a nice way. Okay? We go to the third one. Almost done on this one, and then we will be preparing the flour that we want to put on this one, which is going to be a really big peony. Contrast to other cakes is quite simple, although it needs fondant. So, budget talking for brides, this would consider a fondant, not a buttercream. Alright, although it's finished with buttercream. So we are ready here. Now we're going to prepare our flour. Okay, so now we're going to finish our cake with the final detail, which is our peony. Alright, so here I'm building it with these loose petals, and in this particular case I want it to be rather large. Alright, so I just put a little reinforce on my flour, which is this little wood stick, so that I have a little more depth when it goes in, as it weighs a little bit, okay? So, okay, and now here where I want to position it, and now, let me see, I want it to look even bigger than what it looks, so I'm going to keep adding some more petals on the side. Let me see here, so we can see where I'm sticking them. I really want to make it really, really large. If I put all of them since the very beginning in the main flour, it will weigh too much and they will not look nice. So I have to finish them on the cake itself. This is more or less how it's coming up. And it's very nice to have your petals done a few days ahead, so that you can manage them and touch them and they don't really get all damaged. You see, it's coming up to what I want. Of course, I start with smaller petals like this for the very center, and then I go a little bit larger as I go out of the flower. So this is my finished peony. That's been all for today. This amazing cake is going to be eaten this afternoon in a wedding here in the state of Florida in Boca. Thank you for being with us. Bye-bye.